All right, so homework 22 starts off with finding the slope of the line if you have the graph. So again, we talked a little bit about slope on the previous pages, that if my line goes like this one, downhill as I go from left to right, I'm going to have a negative slope. If it goes uphill, I'm going to have a positive slope. If my line is exactly straight across in that horizontal line, your slope is 0. And if it's vertical, straight up and down, then you get undefined. So what they're going to tell you here is that, first of all, the symbol M is the symbol for slope. Makes no sense, but that's what it is, and that's why we have y equals mx plus b. M stands for the slope, is that it's the change in the y over the change in the x. Some books will say rise over run. I don't necessarily like the term rise, because to me rise means you always go up, and you don't always go up.
If it goes down, it's negative.
Yeah, that if you go down, it's negative. So the change in y is either up or down. The change in x is either right or left. To me, I always go to the right, because usually I just start on the left-hand side like I read. And so I'm just going to start at this point, and basically I'm just going to count. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 down. So my top number is -3. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. So my bottom number is +6. So my slope I get is a fraction -3/6. But of course, when we work with fractions, we always want them in simplified form. So a better way would be -1/2. If I went down 1 and over 2, I still touch the line. Down 1 over 2, and so forth. And so basically, here we're just going to count out the slope, change in y on top, change in x on the bottom. And so on number 2, if I'm going to find my slope, if I start on the left-hand point, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right. So if I go up 3 and over 5, my slope is just going to be 3/5. Now, just for fun, if I would have done this the opposite way and started at this point, I would have went down 3 and backwards, or to the left 5. And if I have a -3 over a -5, I still get that positive 3/5 slope. That's why I always like to go from left to right. Not that you can't go the other way. And so if we find the slope of the line on number 3 and we count out our slope, the first thing you're going to do is what?
Down 7?
Down 7, so -7 over 5. So down 7 over 5 means I have a -7/5 for my slope.